Good morning. I never get a good morning back for some reason. I don't know. All right, good morning. I'm Hiram Chodosh. I'm Dean of the College of Law, and it's a great pleasure to welcome you to the 16th Annual Stegner Symposium. Throughout human history, there's always been, I suppose, a tremendous tension between civilization and the wild. Most of the time destructive, always interdependent, and sometimes even creative. And I want to congratulate Bob Kiter and all of my colleagues for pulling this exciting conference together here today, and all of you for coming to join in the discussion. Special thanks to Jan Nystrom, to Miriam Lovin and Shauna Ray Cope in pulling all of this together and all of you here with us. And I'd also, before I turn it over to Bob to introduce the conference, I also want to thank our very special sponsors, the R.H. Burton Foundation, our founding donor for this symposium, the Cultural Vision Fund, Chevron, and the Nature Conservancy of Utah. I also want to make special thanks to our extraordinary guests and participants. It's a wonderful field from many different disciplines to address these important topics today. And please join me now in congratulations and a warm welcome to Bob Kiter, our Wallace Stegner Professor and Distinguished Professor of Law here at the U. Bob?
Let me also extend my warm welcome to all of you for joining us again at this 16th annual, I can't hardly believe that, Wallace Stegner Center Symposium. We're thrilled to have everyone here, from speakers to our various participants and helpers in making this program come alive. For those of you that have been with us before, you may know that last year we were downtown at the Rose Wagner, and we had hoped perhaps to be able to use the Rose Wagner again this year, but we were second in line to performing arts groups and weren't able to get to be first in line there. So we're back in the law school. The dean wanted me to note how crowded we are, since we're in the early phases of a building campaign. If you know anyone who may be so inclined to be helpful on that basis, I'd certainly be happy to talk to you during the course of today's events. But that said, you've noticed that there are food and snacks in the hallway. That'll be true all day. No one will leave hungry. You are assured of that. There are actually bathrooms in this law school, just so you're aware. Some of them are around the corner here. There's a couple down the hall, and there are a couple upstairs. Hopefully there will be enough. There's a building next door if worse comes to worse on that score. Let me also extend my sincere thanks. As I said last night, we could not do this symposium or the programs that we do at the Stegner Center without support from our sponsors and supporters over the years. And all of them have been with us for a substantial period of time and really make our programs possible. And that is the R. Harold Burton Foundation, the Cultural Vision Fund, Chevron, and the Nature Conservancy in Utah. Like the dean, I'd also like to thank my colleague and associate director who really makes things run at the Stegner Center, Jan Nystrom. Shauna Ray Cope and Miriam Lovin have been critical in pulling all the details together. And Mark and his IT team have been here through part of last night getting everything set up, so things will run smoothly today. One other point before we get underway is, as has become our custom, we will introduce speakers simply very briefly. I want to point out that biographies of all of the speakers are included on the brochure in the packet. We want to make sure that there's plenty of time for the presentation and for some questions afterwards.